Hi, this is Joe from Infiniti of Tacoma. I'm here to tell you about this beautiful 2010 Mercedes-Benz GLK-350 crossover luxury SUV. If you want Mercedes-Benz luxury but you need the utility and all-wheel drive of a sport utility vehicle, the GLK is a great one to consider, especially if you live in more of an urban environment or you don't want a huge land boat. The GLK is just the right size, pretty much the same dimensions as a passenger car, aside from being, a little bit higher up off the ground. So it makes it very easy to park and maneuver around the city in urban environments. You have a nice high up commanding view of the road. Beautiful luxury packed interior with high grade materials that you'd expect in a Mercedes, and really nice styling. Being a crossover SUV, where most of the traditional sport utility vehicles are based on trucks, this one's actually based on unibody architecture, a lot like a car. And the reason why they do that is because they figure people who are going to buy a luxury SUV like this, they don't need to haul heavy loads or tow heavy loads like most truck or heavy-duty truck SUV buyers. People who are buying this are more concerned with a luxury vehicle, the utility of, the added space of a sport utility vehicle and all-wheel drive traction. And that's why they use the unibody architecture, because it makes it lighter, so it gets better gas mileage. It also has a lot of driving characteristics that are a lot more like a car than an SUV. In fact, with a 268 horsepower V6, does 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds, which is sports car territory, and it also handles and performs a lot like a performance automobile, not like a truck. So if that's what you're looking for in a crossover luxury SUV, this might be just the right one for you. Plus, it's a Mercedes, and there's nothing like being behind the wheel of a Mercedes, seeing that logo. You know you're driving one of the premier luxury brands in the world, and with its fit and finish, great build quality and reliability, it's definitely a great vehicle to consider. 49,000 miles, about average mileage for a 2010. How did we acquire this one? We actually took it in on trade for a new Infiniti. Some of our nicest pre-owned cars coming on trade for new Infinitis. This GLK is no exception. And looking at the Carfax report, it's a clean Carfax vehicle, relatively local, and it shows regular service history since new at Mercedes, which is an excellent track record. You can see all that on the Carfax report. All that maintenance history is there. We have a complimentary copy. On the vehicle detail page, you'll see a Carfax logo. Click on that Carfax logo, and a complimentary copy of the Carfax report will pop right up. But regular maintenance history since new at Mercedes is a great track record. You really can't ask for a much better track record than that on a pre-owned vehicle. And when you're comparing apples to apples, or you're doing your car shopping, make sure you get the service history. If the seller can't provide it, that might be a vehicle you want to stay away from, because Mercedes are great, but they're also complex luxury vehicles, and if they're neglected and you don't do the maintenance to them, they can have issues in the future, and reliability issues and just overall longevity can be diminished. It's common knowledge when you do the regular maintenance to a vehicle, it does help the overall longevity of it and mitigate any problems in the future. Look at the lines and look at this GLK 350. Beautiful Mercedes-Benz styling. And when you're dealing with SUVs, they're not always the easiest things to make look good, because you're dealing with a boxy shape to maximize utility and cargo space. But the Mercedes stylists, they managed to take the SUV concept, that somewhat boxy styling, add a little bit of curves and lines to it, and make it a really handsome vehicle. If you happen to be an out-of-state customer, we've experienced selling cars and trucks all over the country. We can help arrange shipping anywhere in the US. Just give us a call and we'll be happy to get you a complimentary shipping quote. Thanks for taking a look at this video, and we hope to see you in our store very soon.